guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be doing a little haul of things that I got from Priceline and from Mecca Maxima. So let's jump into it. So I'm going to start by showing you what I picked up from Priceline, and I'll start with the brushes. So the first one that I picked up was the Models Prefer stippling brush, and it's called the MPA 102 Airbrush Contour, and it's sort of like an angled stippling brush. So I've been using this to apply BB cream, and so far I really like this brush. Next of all, I actually didn't get this one just in my most recent haul, but I'll show it anyway because I'm not sure if I've shown it in a video before or not. But it's the Real Techniques setting brush, and it's just like this. It's a little fluffy setting brush, and I've been using it for under my eyes to set my concealer. Because I finally found a concealer, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. The next brush that I picked up was a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush, which is the MPD 102 Shadow and Concealer Brush, and it's another Models Prefer one. This one I have just been using to basically put eyeshadow into my crease and also to blend. It's not the best quality brush, it's definitely not as good as the Real Techniques, but it really does a good job though. So on the weekend I was in Sydney and I found out that there was 20% off Real Techniques brushes, and I immediately went down to Priceline and picked up the little eyeshadow starter kit. So it comes in this little black case, which you can actually use as a stand. If you fold it over like this, it becomes a brush stand, and then it's also just a little case where you can keep your brushes, so that's pretty cool. So this one includes a range of brushes to get you basically started with your eyeshadow application. So this one here is your base shadow brush. This one is a deluxe crease brush. This one they call the fine liner brush, so you can use that for applying eyeliner. And this one is an accent brush, similar to a pencil brush. This one is like an angled brush, and this one they call the brow brush. So it's for basically doing your brows, which I don't do, but I thought I could use it for something else. So I'll just give you a bit of a close-up on that one. So that's what the brushes look like. And yeah, you can just fold up your little case like that. This one was on sale for $36. It normally retails for $45. I'm not sure what I paid for any of the others, but I think that I paid around $8 for this one and $10 for this one. This one I would have paid full price for, but I can't remember how much I paid. I think it's about $17 to $20, something like that. So that's it for brushes. The next thing I picked up was a couple of BB creams. So I got the Garnier BB cream, and I got it in the shade Light, obviously. This is actually the one that's recommended for combination to oily skin, sorry. Everyone says that this one has a better formula, and I really agree. I also think the color is much more light than the original. I much prefer this one because I prefer like a dewy look. I've said before, I think that I don't wear foundation and I don't really want to start. So BB cream is sort of a nice in-between product that I can use. I have tried this once and I found that it was better when I sort of dotted it around my face and then used the brush, or just used my fingers to apply it. When I put it on the back of my hand and then applied it, it looked really cakey and horrible. I almost was going to say that I didn't like this product, but then I tried to apply it with my hands and it worked a lot better. So I definitely recommend trying different application methods when you try this one. I feel like a beauty blender would also work really well, but I haven't tried that one myself. Now, while I was there, I also got given a little sample, and this is the La Roche-Posay Uvida XL, and it's a BB cream as well. This is not my color, but the lady gave it to me just to try. I thought the formula of this one was really nice. It would be interesting to try the actual color that suits my skin tone though, because this was very, very brown, and when I put it on, I looked a lot like a cashew. So I wasn't a big fan of the color, but obviously she already told me that wasn't my color and to just try it for the formula. So in terms of formula, this is beautiful. So it'll be interesting to try it in the light, but I think I'm probably just going to stick with my Garnier because that worked fine for me. And I don't see the point in spending more money because the one I've got already does the job. Now while I was there, I wanted to pick up something for to set my BB cream. So I picked up a Nacho powder. Now this is called Loose Powder in the color Translucent. However, there is nothing translucent about this powder. It is basically like a normal powder. It's not translucent at all. It goes on very brown, and it made my lips look very cakey. I've got dry skin as well, and it's stuck to all these random dry patches that I didn't even know I had, and it was just not very nice. So for me, this product didn't work. I'm not saying it's a bad product. The powder is quite nice, but I didn't like this product, so I definitely won't be probably using this, and I definitely won't be repurchasing this one. I was just not a fan. So the next thing I picked up was a concealer, and this one is the Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer, and it's actually in like a lipstick applicator, so it just looks like that. Now I picked up the shade originally, I think it was Ivory, and put that on my skin and thought, yep, that's my color, and rubbed it in, but it looked really cakey on my skin. And I was like, oh, am I ever going to be able to find a concealer that doesn't look like caked on and horrible? And so then I was like, well, I'll just try this natural beige. I think it'll be too dark. But when I put it onto my hand, I noticed that it is extremely salmony in undertone. And salmon is a great undertone to use for dark black under eye circles. So I thought I would give this a try, and then when I rubbed it into my skin, as you can see, it blends perfectly. You cannot even see it. Like, that looks like I've washed it off. And just to show you that I'm not lying, I'll put it onto my hand like so. So as you can see, it's there, and then I rub it in. It just disappears into my skin. It's beautiful. It's such a nice product. I'm actually wearing it now. I don't think I did the best job of it because you can still see my circles, but I'm also in harsh daylight, so in less direct full daylight it looks really quite a lot better than it does in the camera. The salmon color in this one actually hides the bluey purpliness of my dark circles, and so for that reason I really like this. Let me know if you'd like to see a demo on this one, and I can do that. Now, as I said, I was really quite disappointed with the first powder that I picked up, so I got another one from Priceline in Sydney, which is the Models Prefer Finale Finishing Powder Compact, and I love the packaging this one comes in. It's just like a little black compact with silver writing, but I just think it's so pretty. And then when you open it up, it's literally like white. This is a translucent powder, not the other one. They're completely different things. So when you put this one on, it's literally like you can barely even see it, and then when you rub it into your skin, you don't see anything, but it sets the concealer really, really well. So I haven't had any problems with crinkling, wrinkling of the concealer. And I use my Real Techniques setting brush to apply this powder. This I recommend highly. I think it was $14.99, and it's the best thing I've ever had on my face. The concealer was only around $10 as well, so I think it's great. The only thing I would say is the stick formula might be a bit hard to blend. It takes quite a lot of patting to get it in there, so I will probably look at a concealer that's a liquid version but that has salmony undertones and see how I go with that. I do have very bad dark circles though, so I highly doubt they're going to be fully concealed just using concealer. I would need to go for like a full coverage foundation and probably 2 different colors of concealer, and I'm just not interested in doing that. I think I still want it to look natural, and this, like, as you can see, you can't see that I've got any powder or concealer on my face at all. So that's what I like about it. It still looks natural, and as I said, it's not quite so prominent when I'm not in direct full daylight. So I definitely think these 2 products are fantastic and so easy to apply and add to my everyday routine, because I don't want my everyday routine to get to like an hour long. That's something that I'm just not interested in doing, having to spend like so long doing my makeup in the morning. I just really want things that I can just put on and just go and be happy with it. So yeah. Now the next place that I visited in Sydney was, of course, Mecca Maxima, my new obsession. And I picked up a couple of lipsticks by Lipstick Queen, and they are, oh, there we go. And they are Hello Sailor and Jean Queen. So I'll just show you these 2 and swatch them for you. So they both come in a really cute little blue tube. This one is the Hello Sailor, and it is blue. But the magic is when you put it on and it doesn't stay blue, it actually changes to suit your color. So at the moment it's blue, but I'll show you in a minute when it takes a minute to settle, and it sort of changes color to suit your skin tone, and it turns into a very beautiful berry color, and I am obsessed with it because it's not natural because you've got berry lips, but it's very sheer and very subtle, which, as you know, I love. The second one that I picked up though was the Jean Queen, which is also in a cute little blue tube, and this is just a really nice pinky shade, and it pretty much comes out like what it looks like. As you can see, Jean Queen is sort of changing to a berry tone, but when you put it on your lips it looks a lot better. So I might just put it on my lips so you can actually see what it looks like. even though my lips are horrible and dry, so it'll probably look terrible, but we'll do it for the interest of science. So I've just put that one on, and as you can see, it's turned into a very cute berry tone. So I really like this lipstick. I think it's really cool. It's something a little bit different, and I like how when you open it, people are like, oh, you're going to put on blue lipstick, and then you put it on and they're like, oh. Now the last thing that I picked up from Mecca Maxima was the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Now this is the original chocolate bar palette, and these are the colours on the back. If you're into YouTube, you've probably seen these a million times anyway, but I just thought I'd show the palette because I am in love with it. I think I might even like it more than my Naked palette, which is saying a lot. So this is the palette, and it obviously looks like a chocolate bar, and then on the back it's just got a little bit of information about the palette, and then it's got a magnetic closure, and when you open it, it just looks like this. Let me try and show you without dropping it. It has a range of shades. It's got this beautiful color up here. It's like an olive green, which is called Gilded Ganache, and then this color Marzipan, which I absolutely love. There's so many colors in here that I just really adore. And the other thing that's amazing about this, which as I said, you probably already know this, but it smells like chocolate. Like, I would buy it just for that. I mean, it is amazing. Like the smell, it has real cocoa in the eyeshadow, and it just smells incredible. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. I adore this palette. This was my big major purchase, and it's also better priced than the Naked palettes. I can't remember how much I paid. I think it was $78. Yeah, I think it was $78. It's obviously cheaper in the US, but unfortunately Australians have to pay more for everything, so I had to pay a little bit more, but I feel like it's worth it. There's 16 eyeshadows in there, so to buy those separately would cost a lot more than $78. And also it's just super cute to just have on your makeup desk. And the range of shadows is going to be a lot of fun to play with, I think. Yeah, this one is a potential new favorite over the Naked 3, even though I still love my Naked 3. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a little comment below. And let me know if you'd like to see that video on how to use the little concealer that I showed you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!